Hello, my friends. Hello, Lisa, and hello, Barb. Um, Afternoon live. What the heck is going on? And new location. Um, Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you can hear me. We are in the kitchen. Well, we're in a corner of the kitchen. So you're going to hear tippy taps of the puppy's feet on the floor. And here comes Evie to say hi. And Ruby's already down here behind me. She likes to sit in the corner. So I thought we'd have sort of a kitchen adventure and live with Puppers and Mel at the same time. What do you think? Yes? Well, we're doing it anyway. um, so I was gonna make a French apple pie for my dad. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. I put up a community page explaining what had happened recently. Now I know not everybody sees community posts. The other week on the 7th, the other week, hi Dragon Cat, I went down to visit my bio dad who lives in southern PA. I went down on Tuesday and he passed away on Thursday. So that dad is not the dad I live with. That is the dad I live with is my stepdad. But I was close to both of them. We were always, there were never any hard feelings with my mom and dad's divorce, and he babysat us. Hi, Wanda. How are you? When my mom was dating my stepdad, all these things, they were just easy ozy with each other. And, he was in my life my whole life and all that. Thank you, Lisa. And it was kind of sudden and all that. And so I just call them both my dad because my stepdad's been in my life since I was 4. It's an apple. Yeah, apples. So so I'm going to say dad and dad and dad and dad, and I will try to remember to say stepdad or bio dad, and so you guys don't get confused on who I'm talking about. But hi, Anita, sweetie. Hello. Thank you, sweetie. How are you, honey? Right over there, I have a package that I need to send to you. It has been sitting there, so it'll probably go out. I have packages going out this week or beginning of next week. It'll probably go out this week. Is your address still the same, Anita? Hi, Jay. How are you? So I'm just going to sit here. I've got pie crust that I made in the fridge, and then I'm just going to sit here and peel and core and cut up the apples. And then if I get past that while we're still in the live, then we'll move on with the pie. And for anybody just coming in, we're kind of doing a kitchen adventures and live with Puppers and Mel at the same time. Which reminds me, since I'll be cutting up apples, I need a little lemon juice to keep them from browning. I'll be right back. I'm right here, Ruby. It's okay, baby. I'm right here. Okay. And forgive my messy background. It's, my plant food and stuff all in the background. Yeah, I heard that, Dragon Cat. And I had just contacted Aberdeen's about my Advent. And she said she had sent out a oh no, Anita. Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Okay, I am so sorry, Anita. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot. Oh, honey, I wish I could hug you right now. Oh, I am so sorry, sweetie. If you ever want to call me, just call me. Do you have my phone number? I will message you my phone number. But yeah, if you, yeah. Oh, honey, I can't even imagine. Oh, babe. And I bet all you're hearing it. I did not realize how much it would affect me to hear the condolences, but that's what's affecting me the most. So I don't want to overgo, but here, maybe this will make you laugh. Ready? My cutting board. Hi, Karen. How are you, sweetie? Does anybody hear the music when they see this? I'm not trying to, like, make light of it. I'm just trying to, like, maybe make someone. Hi, Mandy. How are you, hon? Hi, Kristen. Welcome in, everybody. I'm gonna lower this so you can sort of see me make mistakes. Yeah. So safety's it's Mel proof. Yep. Down it went. Mel proof. Not the easiest way to peel apples, but works for me. I know there are people who can do it with knives, but not me. Yeah, you too, Mandy. You just take your time, Anita. We have one of those things. Hi, Marie. How are you? You like the different background? Yeah. I wanted to get this pie done. I'm making a French apple pie, the kind with the raisins in it and the icing on the top. My dad really likes them. The one I live with. So I wanted to make him a pie. Yeah. Yeah, I did that for like a week. I've only just started going back into lives, and I think I only put my first video back up today and then, started doing lives again. Big old knife. I think I'll peel a few and then chop. I got a variety of apples, hoping that'll like do depth of flavor. Thank you, Anita. Hi, Kim. How are you? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is occupy my mind. So what are you all doing today? Is this a better time for you? Yeah, I have one of those, Barb. I have one of those ones that you stick the apple on and then you do this. And hi, Carrie, how are you? And it peels and cores it. It doesn't slice. Does it slice it? It does something like a spiral slice, I think. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I never get it to work right for me. Hi, Sally. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. We stuck potatoes on it once. It worked. Did I say hi to you, Marie? I think I did. Plus, sometimes there's just something about doing it by, the old-fashioned way. Flipping the bed. Oh. I might have to do that today. I have to remake mine, but I've been waiting for a day when my back wasn't killing me. It's not too bad today. That one peeled nice. Oh. Potatoes for canning, huh? After this one, we'll do some slicing. So I did apple jelly last year for Jude at Llamas in Pajamas for her birthday. She likes apple jelly, so I made her some apple jelly. And it got on my computer. Well, I'll have to clean it anyway. But I made her some apple jelly, and I used a variety of apples for the jelly, and she said it tasted really good. So I thought, why not use a variety instead of just one type of apple for the pie? Use a variety of apples, for the pie and see what the flavor comes out like. I mean, they're all pie apples. They're just different kinds. Granny Smith and Macintosh. No, I did not say Madelinetosh. All right, Anita. You have a good sleep, honey. Love you, sis. Takes so much to get the core out. So, are any of you working on any? Hello, Lisa. How are you? Hello. Would you like to come in for a spot of tea with the wife? Don't go that way. That would have taken you straight to the castle. At the center of the labyrinth. Oh no. So, is anybody working on anything special? Christmas presents or make-alongs or you know, competitions for prizes or anything like that, or know of anything coming up? Is anybody taking part in Marley Bird's turkey trot or anything like that? Yeah, I know. I didn't get it right, Lisa. I know. I always get it almost right. I know. I can't quite do the worm. Hello. Hello. Yeah. I can't do David Bowie right either, but I was in Mama G's live. Oh, were you sitting on your toes or was Beanie? And we were talking about, I guess it was Labyrinth or something, and people were saying they'd never seen it. Oh, how dare they? But somehow we got around to, I guess it was before Halloween, and I was saying I might have to do a bit where I make myself up like Ziggy Stardust and sing some of the Labyrinth songs, you know. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Working on Christmas presents, Barb. Good for you. I have not yet started any. But, you know, make myself up and sing some of the Labyrinth songs, you know. Buy the copyrights, of course, just for that video. Ooh, cool. $1980s. Good decade to start with. I know Ziggy was long gone, but everybody knows the makeup of Ziggy, you know? So, all right, time to start slicing. The makeup of Labyrinth, though it was good, is a lot less elaborate. I'm glad you're doing all right. And everybody make sure to leave a comment on this video, this live when it goes to video, because I may not have many videos this month, so that you may be picked from the comments to go into the sorting hat, you know, to get a chance at the giveaway prize. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Ooh, what should it be for this month? Anybody have any ideas? What should we have for the giveaway this month? Any ideas, anyone? If you won the monthly giveaway, what would you like to win? Sally, you're not allowed to have a vote. I'm just kidding. Oh, so you get to pick your own project. It's not like it's a certain project for the decade. Hello, Dawn P. Mimo D. Crochets. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. We are mixing kitchen adventures and live with Puppers and Mel. And I must pay attention because I have a very big, very sharp knife and fingertips are involved. And very slippery apples. We are making French apple pie today. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, that sounds perfect for the 1960s. Or you could have, crocheted you could have just crocheted a portrait of Mama Jigger. Because I think she's been pulled directly from the 60s. I mean, I don't think she's really old enough to be a hippie from the 60s, but she is, a hippie from the 60s right now. Okay, Karen. I will look at it. I can't right now, honey, but I will look at it as soon as I can. I promise. Do you guys like apple pie? Let's put some lemon juice on these apples. Just a little sprinkle. Keep them from browning. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Well, let's just, I hope that's not, yeah. I hope that wasn't important. As long as it's not down from where my sister lives, I don't need to answer it right now. And it wasn't. It was from up here. So I will call it back after we're done. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a fan of fruit in my dessert, but I love to make it for other people. So it's a funny thing. I used to always say, no fruit in my dessert. Now I'll eat it. I'll try things, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. Yeah, I make this delicious, it's like an apple coffee cake. Hey Wriggles, how are you? But it is, oh, it's so good. But just even the smallest portion of it that I can make is too much for me and my dad to eat. And it goes to waste. So, but now, oh, you're doing better. I'm so happy to hear that. But now he can take some up to his girlfriend's and maybe I'll make some again. Toss that in the lemon juice. Just keep slicing, just keep slicing, slicing. You know, when I was in pastry school, they spent like 2 weeks with the culinary kids working on knife skills, and they never worked with us pastry school people on knife skills at all. They were just like, cut this, never worked with us on knife skills at all. Yeah, I'll get used to the fruit then with if it's doused in chocolate sauce or caramel sauce, I'll get used to it. Oh, you mean the caramel or the apple crumb cake? Oh, freeze it. Didn't think of that. That's an idea, Dragon Cat. And now my family is going to come out here. And they're talking very loudly in the hallway. So I hope that doesn't everybody's a bit tense right now. So hi Rita, how are you? Yeah, we're supposed to get a winter storm tomorrow. We have a winter storm warning here. I hope it's beautiful for you. The only thing I don't like about the snow is having to travel in it. As long as I don't have to travel, I'm good. Oh yeah, with wind from the north, yeah. Well, we have to plow our own road. They won't plow it because it's a private road. So we have a sport plow on the front of our pickup truck. Yeah. And it's almost time to peel again. It's all right. Huh. My New Year's resolution is to stop leaving things so late. Is that a joke? It doesn't sound like a joke. That's a really bad joke. That's not funny. Lisa, you made Nightbot not even weirdly funny. He's like bad. Maybe, but I don't think he's written that way. I don't think he's written to know that it's November. And on to the peeling. Can you guys hear the voices in the background? Just let me know. Oh, that was a bang. Just the voices. Well, yeah. That's true. Okay. All right. I just don't want them to disturb you. Okay, thank you. So is anybody doing anything on their channel and needs to, share it out because they can drop their link or they can share it in the chat? If you want your link dropped, just type shiny. Rita. Oh, thank you, Rita. Or you can just share your channel because you want to. Yeah, I need to relax. I don't think I even relax in my sleep anymore. Is that right, Lisa? Mm-hmm. Well, I finally got a video up this month. I got up birthday openings. Not yours, Karen, but I will. Yeah, my birthday was in August, but this person actually asked me. Oh, thank you, Sally. I'm glad you can be part of my day too. I'm glad I can be part of your day. But this person asked me to hold off putting up their birthday opening until someone else got their birthday present from them. So I was actually meant to wait for theirs. Whereas with Karen's, I just haven't gotten it up yet. But that's just me. Are you coming and looking for stuff, Ruby? Ruby, you want a piece of apple? Ruby loves apple. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Where's Ruby? Where's Ruby? There she is. Oh, and she sits down like a good girl. Where's your face? There you go. Yes, you do. There we do. We had a goat that was how do I get that back on there? Doesn't want to bend. It's one of those bendy ones. Woohoo, Rita. That's awesome. Here we go. But we used to have a goat that was as tall as me. And when he'd be in the barn for the winter, we used to take apples and carrots out to him. And Ruby's electric fence included the barn. So she'd come out to the barn with us. And when we'd be giving him apples and carrots, she would stand up on the outside of his stall door and snatch them right out of his mouth. She was not scared of that goat at all. She'd be like, oh, you're not eating that, Elmer? I will take that if you're not eating that. And he'd whine and complain and moan. So we'd have to bring extras. I mean, she was sneaky because she'd wait till we turned around. And there were bars on the doors. Yeah, well, Ziva's not too fond of apples or bananas, or strawberries, the sweet stuff. But she loves green beans and peas, greens. She loves greens. I haven't tried her with leafy greens because we don't get those in the house too often. But when I have my garden and I bring in fresh green beans or peas from the garden, she is right by my side. Did you drop anything? Is there anything for me? Ruby will eat them too because Ruby's a food hound. But, if she doesn't eat it fast enough, Ziva's right there and, snatches it right up. And Ziva will be back for another one before Ruby's even done. She is, loves the greens. And she smiles while she eats them. Smiles, biggest smile. First time she ever had a green bean, I thought she was just taking them and, hiding them because she was so fast. I was like, what the heck? Nope, snarfing them down. Sneaky little bugger. I took a video of her eating them. I should make it a short of her eating those green beans. She's just grinning from ear to ear. She's not eating your cat, though. I mean, she does have prey drive, but it seems to be only bunnies that she really gets excited about. I mean, she met a cat at the vet and she was like, what are you? Oh, okay. You're cool. No, bunnies, though, she shivers and, whines. And I mean, she chased a bunny, and she's fenced in the backyard, fenced in. She chased a bunny so much that she ran into the fence and bounced off of it. So, I mean, that's how much her prey drive for bunnies is. I would not want to see if she actually, like, chased one and caught one. I'd be like, no, leave the bunny alone. I mean, I would hope she would not destroy it, but the way she acts, let's just keep her inside the fence. I mean, animal instincts. Yeah, you're imagining her running into the fence and bouncing backwards. I know you are, Dragon Cat. It was humorous. I was also like, don't break the fence, you know. You're 52 pounds of muscle. Don't break the fence. Stop mentioning that movie. I'm not going to watch it. I don't need that, especially now. Come on. No, we don't have chickens. We don't have any wildlife, or we don't have any farm life up here. We used to, where we used to live, we had sheep and a goat, and then when the sheep died, our neighbor kept mini horses with our goat in the pasture. And then right before we moved, our goat passed away. So we didn't bring anything but Ruby with us. And my cat. I had a cat. But my dad and sister were allergic and living in a smaller space with a long-haired cat. Their allergies ramped up, and I had to give her up. I found a no-kill shelter back down in Lancaster County, so I drove her the 4 hours down there and surrendered her. Lisa, I'm going to time you out. You mentioned that movie one more time, I know you're a mod, but still. I'll get another mod to time you out. I think I can do it. I don't know what. And anyway, not sure how chickens would fare unless we really, you know, fortified them, because we have coyotes, fox, black bear, you know, we have coy wolf. So, I mean, we'd really have to, you know, Fort Knox the hen house. Slippery. They are so slippery. Lisa has told me bits and pieces and showed me bits, and it seems like it will be an emotional, not so much roller coaster, but just elevator ride down to the bottom. So I am definitely not going to watch it, especially now. when I'm in the state I'm in. So yeah, so I'm semi messing with her, but she's messing with me right now. So I'm like, don't mention it again. Yeah. Yeah. Lisa apparently loves the movie. And I've heard of it, but then she told me the storyline, and the fact that it has so much violence and such. I mean, it's all animals, but I can't even stand animal violence, so I'm just like, no. And movies affect me months to years after I've seen them. So, because I feel for the characters. I can't watch war movies like World War II or anything that's supposed to be like real life. Oh, thank you, Lisa. But I can't watch things that like are based on real life and then have like horrible, Nazi and this or this is how it was in the South in the 30s and 40s for African Americans, and this is how people really treated each other because it affects my mood and mentality, and then I think about it for months and months, and yeah. And then I'll be standing at the sink, and all of a sudden I'll like think about a scene in the movie, and I'm like, where did that come from and why? And yep. And it's just gotten worse with age. So I like fantasy stuff. I like fantasy stuff. I like happy endings. I know it's not real, but it's better for me in the long run. And I do still read reality. I mean, I grew up and the books I was drawn to were biographies. So, oh my gosh, my sister has gotten into Hallmark Christmas movies. So, like, she gets excited at this time of year. She squealed yesterday because she was on, was it Prime? And they had some, or one of the streaming services, and they had some of the Christmas movies up already. And she's like, going on the list, going on the list, going on the list, going. And she's like, look, it's, oh gosh, oh, I can't remember his name. The one from Saved by the Bell, not Mark Paul Gosselaar or his best friend, the jock. But it was like, look, there are two with him in it. Um, oh, I don't think we have mountain lions here, but we might. I mean, we're in the mountains and we're in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania has mountain lions. Um, I wanted to get chickens, but I don't know if, I mean, it would be good to have something to focus on and, give them, but I have the dogs as my responsibility. But I mean, that would be a nice responsibility to have. And I wouldn't do them for meat, I'd do them for eggs. So, oh, I got a nice amount of apples here. And I'm only making one pie. I'm going to have plenty of apples for Ruby to eat. And I forgot to bring the tripod out to move you guys over. So you might have to stare at the corner of the kitchen for a second. And I did not cut myself. I have quick reflexes. I'm quick. It would... Oh, what does he say in Guardians of the Galaxy? I am quick. I would catch it. It would not fly over me or something like that. And they're talking about like metaphors or something. I would catch it. Blah, blah, blah. And they're just staring at him like he's a total moron, which he is. But we love him anyway. Dax. No, I know you don't need a rooster to get eggs. Usually the rooster's for protection and warning. And he's only there to fertilize the eggs if you want fertile eggs. So, Ruby, stop. Good girl. I had high anxiety today, so I got myself a soda. Oh, Sally. I knew that was you on Monday, Sally. Miss Scarlet. Miss Scarlet in the spinning room with the wool. At Bridget. Oh, yeah, but they're not fertile, so she would just sit there forever until it rotted. Poor baby. I love the eggs and all the colors they come in. You're so sweet to have sent that to Bridget. I'm so excited to try. Katie, I mentioned this way back when Katie first mentioned it. Oh, are you gonna raise chickens, Barb? Did you get the rooster so you could raise chickens? So you can fertilize your eggs and then raise them? But I love all the colors that farm eggs come in. The range of colors. And they have such beautiful yolks. Oh, did she mother the baby ones? Oh, that's so sweet, Sally. All right, let me run and get my tripod because I cut all the apples. Put a little lemon juice on this. We're having a kitchen adventure. Okay. All right. I should not be putting... Oh, pink. I've never seen pink. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my tripod. Talk amongst yourselves. gonna go for a ride. Yeah, where's Rusty? Do, 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 do. Yeah, and I'm doing like Twilight Zone music. I don't do the music she does. Yeah, if I could just get them to come down to my house. They're like, oh yeah, we'll come down to your house, and they never come down to my house. It's only an hour, a little over an hour. Please remember your thumbs if you haven't yet. Okay, so now we're at my messy island. Let me get the apples. And my computer. Okay, let's get this recipe up. And it's going to go to the top of the page, probably. Yep. Okay, so we need a pie pan. Check. Oven at 450. Check. And okay. Pie dough already made. Okay, that's loud. We'll turn that down. Okay. And I gotta find my rolling pin. Wrong rolling pin. I got a marble one. That's always good, right? Okay. So, what are we doing? Okay. Preheat oven, 1 pie crust in 9-inch pie pan. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Watch my pie crust totally mess up. I cleaned this surface earlier, so here we go. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Sorry if I missed you coming in. I'm trying to do this. All right. Are the voices too loud now? Now that we're closer, let me know. Or are we still good? Oh, that's good. Those are nice colors. This is the first time I'm using this pie dough recipe, and I am kind of non-bothersome. Oh, hey, why are we barking? Why are we barking? Don't snuff at me. And there's a dog between me and the counter. You see Ruby there? There she is. All right, good. But I kind of like this pie dough recipe because usually with me and pie dough, it's a no-go. I suck at pie dough, and it is working out well. Elastic, you know, I think we did well. So, fits the pie pan. Yeah. Hey, Ziva! No! Ziva! Stop it, Rubes. Rube's just reacting to Ziva. Probably the mailman. Stevie, stop. Leave Ruby alone. Baby, leave Ruby alone. And now she's running back. Stop it! Hey, 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 hey! Cut out. No, no. No. Cut it out. Quiet. So, this is the fun in my house. What are you guys doing? Yep, it's the mailman. I can hear the doors. I'll go get that afterwards. Okay, so what does it say to do? You're watching on Lady on YouTube. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. All right. No, you guys shush. All right. 1 tablespoon lemon juice and 1 cup of raisins. Hi, Dad. Can I get you something? Okay. There. I have not done that, Barb. No. How do you do that? Make sure this is nice and mixed. Do you just like twist it out and then cinnamon sugar it and then bake it? Because that sounds good. Oh, she got some apple. Luckily, no raisins. Raisins are toxic to dog. Apparently, I did 1 extra apple, but, you know, the more the merrier. As long as it's not over full. And it will, you know, shrink. So, okay. I will try that with the extra dough then. I'm going to just stuff it all in there. Ruby or Ziva, what are you doing? Oh, you got your bone? Okay. You be a good girl. Since I already put lemon juice on it, I don't need any extra. Okay, so and now I'm making a lot of noise. I hope you don't mind. Okay, I can do that. Where's my cinnamon? Cinnamon. I have another measuring spoon in here. I should. Yeah, that would be good since I made really only half a teaspoon to all this sugar. That's not much. That's not much cinnamon to all this sugar. I think they should have had you sprinkle this on the apples before you put them in there. I'm going to take all that out so that it gets in and amongst the apples, because I know it melts down in them, but look at this. That's a lot to just put on top. They had a fit. But look at that. To just sprinkle that on top, I'd rather, shake them up in it, I don't know. I just, nope. Sorry. I can't leave a raisin on the floor for the dog. Yep, there it is. Now I gotta wash my hand. Oh, and I need some salt and some flour too. Gotta read it all, Mel. Read it all. Yeah, or layer it. I'm just gonna, toss it in it, and that way, it's coated. Makes me feel better. least whatever I can get out of the dough without damaging the dough. Because the sugar will melt and then drip through the apples, which I guess is what they expected, but that's a lot to just put on top. So they're all mixed up. Okay. We're having a lovely day in the house. Well, actually, I can smell the cinnamon, so I guess the ratio might be all right. I just thought it was weird, you know. I always think you need more, and then they're right. So I try to make the recipe the first time I make it. I try to make it just like they say, and then if I find that it's not right, I change it the next time. So yeah, that they're all sugary now. So they are doing science in the other room, getting stains out of shirts. There we go. Okay. Now we need to dot with butter if desired and place second crust on top. I always like to dot with butter. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you dot with butter? Just makes it richer. And one in the middle. There we go. Now set this over here. Get this out of the way. This out of the way. I've got a lot of dishes to do later. Get some flour for this crust, which is still cold, thank goodness. Get that up there. So have any of you found any good TV shows this season? Or are you waiting for any second seasons or new seasons of anything? I'm waiting for the second season of Wednesday. And I have found some really good shows in Brilliant Minds and High Potential. No, you are not going off the edge. will fit. Oh, that's definitely gonna fit. I like how this doesn't rip. Very elastic. I'm also waiting for like the 3rd season of Wheel of Time. And I can't think of anything. Oh, I'm waiting for the 5th season of Stranger Things, but I think everybody's waiting for that. So now the worst part, crimping them together. This is going to look funky, but they're gonna. It's not going to be pretty. Don't expect pretty. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that would work. More cinnamon, less sugar. I love my cinnamon toast. I have like a cinnamon sugar container that we've probably had since. Oh wait, Wheel of Time is already coming out on Wednesday, Vicky. I didn't know that. Thanks. But I have a cinnamon sugar shaker that we've probably had since the 80s. And I just make up my own cinnamon sugar and put it in it. These are very pointy. Traders. Oh, is that reality show that they started in England with the Scottish actor as the host? Can you get around? Okay.
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch? It's in the baking cabinet. And we made it around. Now some vent holes. Ta-da! You don't watch TV, Barb? Let's see. All right, so this will bake 450 for 10 minutes. And hey, Jen. This is a French apple pie, Jen. My dad likes the French apple pies, and then you put an icing on the top. So, hey, Zach, how are you? Thanks. So, 450 for 10 minutes, and then 375 for 40 minutes. And then when it cools, you mix up an icing, which is just powdered sugar and milk. So it's just a royal icing, a really loose royal icing. So, I mean, we're not going to stick around for the, we might stick around. I mean, we sometimes do 2 hour. We'll go in my room so that we're not interrupting my family anymore. And they can move freely through the house. But first, I'll clean up my mess, because if you could see the floor and the top here, well, you can do that. But I'll do the dishes too, so my dad doesn't have to do my dishes. And my belly's covered with flour. So, oops, I bumped you. I am so sorry. My arms aren't long enough. My arms aren't long enough to reach where I need to go without my butt getting in the way. Or my boobs. Yeah. Yeah, it's a glaze. It's just a royal icing glaze. So let's just, and then I will see about making, I'm going to rewrap these in some plastic wrap and put them back in the fridge until I want to make those cinnamon sugar twirls, you guys. Haha. Yeah, talked about. Thanks for telling me about them, by the way, because I hate wasting stuff. Someone explained to me why the dogs will lick up everything on the face of the planet, but not the flour you drop on the ground. A bulky yarn. Is she adverse to wool? Do you want acrylic? Well, acrylic will probably work best so you can wash it. Um, what about the bloom yarn? The bloom yarn comes in a 5-weight. Yeah, that's true, Jay. And if you single crochet it, which I know you probably don't want to do with a sweatshirt, but if you single crochet it, it'll come up with the pattern for the blooms. Well, I was going to use the store-bought pie crust, but I only had a 1 crust, and I needed 2, so I just made enough for 2. And for those of you who don't know, I used to be a pastry chef. Ooh, bad pattern. Oh, a bod pattern. I read that wrong. A bod pattern. Okay, so double crochet. I'm gonna go in my room, Dad, so you'll be free. I'm gonna do the dishes first, though. Bulky yarn. Does Basics come? I was thinking Woolies, but she probably wants an acrylic. Hi, Crystal. How are you? I was thinking Woolies, but do you want something you can throw in the washer and dryer? I'm down here. I'm still here. I'm just getting up the flour off the floor. Um, what about the Caron? I just got some Caron like macchiato cakes. They're acrylic and they're 5 weight. They're real pretty. Here, now I can make you see me, and I look a mess. But the macchiato cakes, and I think right now Michael's is 30% off. So I don't know. And they might have 400 yards. I don't know how many yards they have on them, actually. Don't quote me on anything. But I like that pie recipe because that pie shell recipe, because usually mine crack, they're too dry or they're too wet. When we go in my bedroom, I'll show you the ones I got. It's to make my sister a Christmas present, my older sister. Okay, so I got this area cleared. Let me get my dishes from over here and my trash. I have to clean up really good when I make apple stuff. My younger sister Schnook is allergic. She's allergic to apples, so anytime they come in a house, we have to make sure we get them all out of the house. They might be 200 and some yards, so you might only need like 3 for the sweatshirt, but then you'd need very little if it's a bulky 5 weight for a hat. So you might have enough extra with only the 3, you know? I would check it out. And I think it's 30. There's a code, and it's a Michael's coupon code, so you don't have to go searching for the code for 30% off. Just gonna run this stuff into my room, and I'll be right back. All right. And now we do dishes. When was the last time someone did dishes on a YouTube live? I don't know. Oh, just shy of 500. So you'd only need 2, and then you'd have way more than enough for the hat. Yeah. All right. Let me get these done real quick. And I am a quick dish doer and thorough. Let me know if you can. Yeah, probably never, Karen. I know. I know. I'm a groundbreaker, Karen. Groundbreaking. And YouTube would probably be like, get off. Go away. You know, why are you doing dishes on YouTube? No medals for you. I'm like, you don't know. There could be a niche for this. So now my lovely alarm. And we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there are always firsts for you too. Always. But you guys, I mean, only Barb told me really what she was working. Well, Rita said she was working on socks and had just finished a pair. And Barb said she was working on Christmas gifts. What about the rest of you? What are you working on? Anything special and fun? You're making gifts too, Rita? Hola, Maritza. How are you? Oh, wow, Jay. That's great. See that? One side of the sink already done. Woohoo! Disc of hand towels and a virus shawl. Lovely. Oh. Well, Zach, you know, it'll come to you. You can always give him a gift card. It's a secret dragon cat. All right. Oh, that's so sweet, Rita. I'm sure they will appreciate it so much. Yeah. I was saying that I had gotten an Aberdeen Advent and noticed it hadn't shipped. And so I emailed them and they said, They're using the U.S. Postal Service now, and they're shipping them today. So, yeah, it is nice to get. Our local grocery store gives you points when you shop, and at this time of year, they let you get a free turkey with your points. And since we had already done Thanksgiving with my sister with the turkey, I bought the turkey and donated it to the food bank so that somebody could use it for Thanksgiving. And since the store also gives all their extra turkeys to the food bank, they said they could just hold on to it till the food bank came and picked up the extra turkeys. So we wouldn't have to try to catch the food bank when it was open. I thought that was nice. Yeah, Jack, I got a friend who loves books. They have these reading journals where you can write down the book you just read and what you thought of it and rate it, to keep track of the books. And then there's also a section for books you want to read. I don't know if he's that kind of reader, but like he would want to keep track of the books he's read and what he thought of them. But they have those now, book journals, and I'm sure the local bookstores or Barnes and Noble, the big ones, or even Amazon would have a book journal if he's that kind of reader. Yeah. So I got my friend who's a big reader one of those. Last dish. And we have just broken bounds on YouTube by being the first channel. Have a great sleep, Lisa. Good night. We have just broken bounds by being the first channel to wash dishes on live. Probably not. I'm sure some ASMR one did it, but who knows? Who's keeping track? Off to my room we go. You get to travel via tripod. I said, I don't know. I understand. And it won't go through the door with the legs. Down we go. And that's the door. And that's the mess. We don't look at the mess. We don't judge the mess. Now we're not breaking the tripod. Hi, unique, amazing stripes. Here we go. Where's my drink? I'll be right back with a drink. TV, you coming in? You coming in? You both coming in? Yeah? Come on in, babes. All right, up. Come on, Roops. Go get in your chair. Go on. Can you get in your chair, baby? You need me to move? Go and get in your chair. And we're in. Oh my gosh. And you can see I'm in pajama pants. Hi. All right, Sally. You have a great rest of the week, honey. And you know what? I'm going to get on here and settle down for at least 10 minutes. And I'm going to ask you guys again, especially now that Sally's gone, what would you want to win if you won the monthly giveaway? Hi, Veronica. How are you? Now that Sally's gone. Yarn and or notions. Oh, if I can go out in PJ pants, I go out in PJ pants. Red licorice that are gluten-free. Oh, you like red licorice, huh? I'm glad you're good, Veronica. And nut-free. I wouldn't know red licorice would have nuts in it. I don't hate you at all, Sally. I just think you're super, super lucky. If you win this month, we know something's up. Crochet accessories, huh? I do have some what you would call crochet accessories that aren't just Ruby, no, baby. Like notions or notion pouches or like stitch markers and things. I have like, I bought this for giveaways. It's one of those I-cord makers that you actually crank, like one of the little ones. You know, is that the kind of thing you're talking about, Vicky? That kind of crochet accessory? Or are you talking scissors and, you know, notions pouches and project bags? Yeah, I bought a couple of those when they were on sale. But I may have had the same idea as Bridget for this month. If you've seen Bridget's channel. Yeah, all the things we can use. Yeah. Anybody seen Bridget's channel and what she's given away for the month? Mm-hmm. All good ideas, Veronica. All good ideas. Or just simply a mystery bag. But have you all seen Bridget's over at Queen's Crafts by Bridget? Her prize this month? Yeah, except I bought mine. Not an expensive one, an inexpensive one, but it is it is a 24-day yarn advent. Okay, Bridget is giving away, she made a big box store yarn advent for this month's giveaway. So she is drawing her monthly giveaway winner on the 25th so that she can hopefully get it out and to the winner by the 1st. You will win someday, Marie, and it could be this month. But I may have bought an inexpensive but 24-day yarn advent to give away. So, I mean, use second yarn and notions for giveaways. Okay, Carrie. Yeah, that was a lovely shawl she had last month. You win on, Carrie, do you win Crafting Kitties Creator Spotlight a lot, or is that just my imagination? Might be my imagination, but do you win on her Creator Spotlight a lot? No, not you? Okay. So it just has to get here, and then as soon as it gets here, I'll do the drawing, and then boom, 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 someone gets back to me, and I'll send it out. So I have no idea the quality of the yarn. I'm pretty much expecting it's wool. I got one for myself as well, because why wouldn't I get one for myself, right? Okay, Dragon Cat. Why wouldn't I get? See, what I did was, this is the very first year I'm getting yarn advents. I got an Aberdeen one, and I got 2 from Etsy, from hand dyers. And Aberdeen is a hand dyer, but I got 2 from indie hand dyers on Etsy. One has shown up so far. One's supposed to be here today, and Aberdeen is shipping theirs today. So, and my dog just nested on my project. It's a blanket kit from Hirschner's, and she just, the entire, like, that's the ball of yarn. The project is under her. Yes. Auntie Karen says hi, baby. Yep. She's also on a sweater. Not one I'm making, one I wear. But so what I have those 3 big, expensive advents, and then I shop on Temu, which I am slowing down on, and I saw Temu had some advents, and I was like, and they had some wool advents, yarn advents, and I got a cross stitch advent. I got a cross stitch advent and 2 yarn advents for myself, and I'm going to compare the indie dyer advents to the very inexpensive, under $20 Temu advents, and I thought that would be fun. So, and also yarn. But I got one to share out as well. So as soon as it gets here, we'll do the drawing for the month. And I'm just hoping to get more content out so more people can be entered. I will do something that will be a guaranteed entry if people do the thing. Like, I will find one of my friends' channels that they can go visit and watch a video and give them some watch time. And that way, you know, yeah, I think that'll be what we'll do. So, yep. And I already know who it is. I already know who it is. Yep. And oh, we're closing in on 2 hours. So, does anybody have plans for Thanksgiving? I know you're not all in the US, but those of you that are in the US, do you have plans for Thanksgiving or winter holidays? Anything coming up? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller. Bueller. Ooh, no fun. And that's only tomorrow. My brain didn't even relate that that's tomorrow. Yep. Wait, is that tomorrow? Dad, is Thanksgiving tomorrow? Or next Thursday? You said next week. See, I don't know. I thought it was tomorrow. Yep, that's a long way off for me. Aw, sorry to hear that. I'm sure she will get there, Carrie. I didn't even know what day it was. I have been so out of it. I mean date wise. Nope. Nope. Welcome back, Dragon Cat. Yep, next week. Oh, that's sweet, Marie. That's super sweet. Oh, yeah, I missed that. No wonder I'm feeling sleepy. Go away. I was supposed to take that 2 hours ago. Yep. Well, I think I've run out of things to say, which is usually my cue. That's what we did. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Welcome in. I was just about to wrap up. Happy early birthday, Veronica. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I just want to say thank you guys for spending this time with me. Is this a better time slot for you guys than the 11 a.m. time slot? Would this be better at 2 o'clock for my lives than than 11 a.m.? For you, Vicky, yes? Better time for Veronica, too. Okay. All right. It's okay either way for you, Dragon Cat. Yeah, because it doesn't really make a difference for me either. And so if it's better for you guys, I can switch it to the afternoons. I might just do that. Just got to remember to take my Adderall. Yeah, I'll try it out, Karen. See how it does. All right. All right. Oh, and that's what I wanted to do before I go. Let's do this before I go. And you are lucky, Carrie. Congratulations. Yeah, Carrie and Sonja and Ellen and Deborah and Janice all got a month's membership. So you are welcome. It's just the random luck of the AI draw, but you got a month's membership. And I'm gonna be announcing it's gonna be a new thing starting next month, but just as an appreciation thing. It's not it's not in it's not for anything like I'm trying to get people to buy memberships or anything, but just as an appreciation, um members will be getting an automatic their names in the sorting hat at the beginning of the month. So anyone who's a member at the beginning of the month will automatically get their name in the sorting hat. And then if you get a membership or become a member throughout the month, your name will go in the sorting hat. But then the random number generator on the comments, same as regularly, your that will still get you into the sorting hat. So still make comments on any community posts or videos or lives. Um, throughout the month, and that will possibly get you a chance in the into the sorting hat, because every single one of those throughout the month, I take a random number generator and pick 3 people. Oh, thank you, Vicky. You're so sweet. I appreciate that so much. Oh, Zoila. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Hey, Zoila. Quick question. I was thinking of changing my lives on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Would that be a better time for you? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that pretty much settles it, because if Zoila likes it, well then. No, I'm kidding. But so just make a comment on anything you see pop up in each month, and you might get picked by the random number generator. Okay? So, all right, I am going to let you all get back to your lives. Not lives on YouTube, but there may be, I mean, I'm sure there are other lives on YouTube that you would like to get to. And I'm going to go check on that pie, and I will put up a picture of it completely, out of the oven. Thank you, Dragon Cat. Yes, thummies up, please. I will put a picture of it out of the oven, and then I will put a picture of it with the icing on it. So, and I'll let you know what my dad thinks of it. Yes, I will put a community post with the pictures, Dragon Cat. So, oh, thank you guys for sticking with me through all the rambling and making a pie. I mean, and doing dishes. I mean, doing dishes, whatever. But I love you all. Shine bright like the stars you are, and have a wonderful rest of the week. And enjoy your turkeys next week. But I hope to see you again before Turkey Day. Bye bye. Gobble gobble. Where's my button?